How's it going, Commanders? Sorry for the late video. I was watching a movie with my folks while eating dinner, and for those of you who are curious, it was the 2001 film The Last Castle, directed by Rod Lurie. Great movie, would highly recommend it. But on today's video, we got another 40 V-Bucks available in Save the World, as well as some hero llamas, some returning bundles like Black Cat and Deathstroke, as well as a brand new bundle for 2,000 V-Bucks. But before any of that, if you Commanders want to support me, please follow or subscribe depending on the platform, leave a like, and hey, maybe leave a comment. Would be most appreciated. But besides that, let's get started. So, starting us off in the item shop, we do still have the Darth Jar Jar set available in the Prove Your Powers section. As you can see, I reached all the XP requirements, and it was actually very easy, seeing as how Save the World gives you a lot of XP. But I also did a lot of other, creative maps, which were a lot of fun. We do still have the original Jar Jar Binks bundle available, as well as the same Star Wars cosmetics as before, Mace Windu, Padme, Anakin, so on and so forth. For the DC section, we got the return of Deathstroke Zero bundle, as well as the Flash. But in the Marvel section, we got Black Cat back in the item shop, and she is such a baddie. We also got Victory Vibes, same as before, Touch, Woke Up, Wanna See Me, Dynamic Shuffle, and the $1 Million Baby bundle. For the Battle Ready section, we got the brand new Midnight Masterpiece bundle. Comes with Night Artist Abstract, the Night Tags, and I do have to apologize for the people who enjoy the kicks, but I am completely pissed that they are shoehorning in these kicks into these bundles now. Anything else could have been placed into this bundle, like a spray paint glider or maybe a spray painting emote, but instead we get shoes, which I completely hate. But never mind that. We got the Night Tagger Pickaxe, which does look very nice, the Tagger's Night Kit, which does look very well done, and the Night Paint Weapons Wrap. I love the design, and I love how it actually glows, actually. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but for those of you who play Overwatch, does this skull look like one of Sombra's skulls? I love her character, and I don't even play Overwatch, but that skull just completely reminds me of Sombra. But continuing on, in the Battle Ready section, we got Lavender Gamer Bundle still here. We also got some returning skins like Siren, Cabby, Sandstorm, Siege, Night Gunner, Flashbang, the Frostwing Glider, the Victory Lab Pickaxe, Double Up Emote, Revel, Big Lug Bass, and the Mocha Mint Melodic Guitar. For the Ballistic section, we got Voltaria, that new skin that came out yesterday, still here, although I'm surprised it's going to be leaving tomorrow. Xenia is still here, Night Unit Sniper, and Deep Frost. All these will be leaving tomorrow. We still got the brand new kicks as before, as well as the joke kicks, which I actually do enjoy, the rock bottom ones. I love that they're just basically cement shoes. No Sweat section, same as before, with Caper, Scarlet Commander, Chaos Agent, Mariana, Manic, Hana, Human Build, and Renegade. We also got the Birds of a Feather and Flock Together bundle back in the item shop. A lot of joke skins, which I actually do enjoy. Wow, we got the Ready for Mayhem section back in the item shop. A lot of team leader skins. Clover Team, Cuddle Team, Fireworks Team, Gummy Team, Nevermore Hearts Pack, Metal Team, Panda Team, and Mecha Team Leader. All back in the item shop. We also still got the Blacktop Challengers and the Blacktop Rebels bundles still here. Let's see, Midas is still here, but he will be leaving tomorrow afternoon. Same jam tracks as before. Spring into Action, we still got Hazard Hair bundle, Miss Penny, Pastel Patrol bundles. Negan is still in the item shop. Lamborghini is back. Stampede is still here. Revolver, Imperator DT5, same vehicle accessories as before. Billie Eilish is back in the item shop, as well as her Green Roots Billie Eilish outfit. Now, for those of you who don't remember, she was part of the Fortnite Festival Mini Battle Pass, and you were able to get her by completing it. These are basically everything that you were able to get in that Mini Battle Pass, and it's actually a really good skin. We also got Snoop Dogg, still here, Eminem, still here, Sabrina Carpenter. Wow, a lot of Fortnite Festival schematics, or not schematics, accessories are actually back. That's honestly a really big surprise. As well as same special offers and bundles as before. At the moment, we only got these three, although we should be getting some more returning back soon. Moving on to Save the World, we do have 40 V-Bucks available in Twine Peaks, any power level 94 fight category 3 storm. Combining this with your daily missions, and that is 112 to 170 V-Bucks for the day. In Stonewood, we have the Monsoon available in a power level 9 Fight the Storm mission. This is the third best SMG in the game, and seeing as how it's on Stonewood, this means it'll be much easier for brand new players to get. You would definitely want to get this weapon. It is a monster to use, especially in the earlier missions. Switching on over to Canny Valley, in a power level 46 Ride the Lightning mission, we got the Long Arm Enforcer. Now this reminds me a lot of the tactical shotgun in Battle Royale. It just hits a little bit more harder in Save the World than it does in Battle Royale. Still, it's a very high firing rate shotgun too. A lot of fun to use. We also got the anti-air traps available in a power level 58 Retrieve the Data mission. These guys are extremely useful whenever you're trying to protect your base. Protects it from airborne attacks as well as projectiles from below, such as the propane husks, which are a nightmare to handle. Switching over to Twine Peaks, we do have the wooden floor spikes and the ceiling zapper available in a power level 76 Hunt the Titans missions. Both traps are actually very well used. The wooden floor spikes slow husks down to a crawl, but they also do continuous damage as long as they stay on top. These are very useful for like the early to mid missions. They're not so useful in like the end game areas because, well, you're mostly going to be using either tar traps or the floor freezing traps. The ceiling zapper, on the other hand, is a decent trap to use, but it only damages one husk at a time. So you would most likely want to use these traps to deal damage to the more bigger, more tankier husks close to the end of your trap tunnel. Speaking of traps, we do have the Ceiling Drop Trap available in a power level 82 Refuel the Home Base mission. An incredibly powerful trap to use because it drops bouncing tires that do continuous damage. As long as the tires keep bouncing, it continues to harm the husks. The Clax is available in a power level 82 Retrieve the Data mission, which is an incredible melee weapon to use. This weapon actually has high affliction damage, and if you pair it up with a really great melee hero, like let's say Paleo Luna or Assassin Sarah, all you need to do is just strike one husk once, and the affliction damage will melt that health bar away. The Thrasher is the #1 best SMG in Save the World, and you are able to get it in a power level 82 Ride the Lightning mission. The reason why it's #1 is because the damage is incredibly high, the fire rate is blazing fast, reload speed is actually incredibly fast as well, and you're able to pair this up with Beetlejuice, who increases the damage even more so. Ignoring the Storm Chaser's Revenge, the Tar Pits are one of my favorite traps to use, and they are available in a power level 116 Eliminate and Collect mission. Now, the reason why the Tar Pits are my favorite traps is because these are one of the only few things that are able to stop smashers in the middle of their charging animation. And if you play Save the World, you know stopping a smasher in the middle of their charge is incredibly hard to do, but these babies do it. And finally, to end off Save the World, we got 2 superhero llamas available. These give you a lot of great base level heroes that you are able to use in specific missions. As you can see on this screen, I got the choice of either Skirmisher's Edge, who gives you trained throws, decreases your throwing star energy cost by 83%, or Base Kyle, that comes with Lofty Architecture. Base increases building health by 84%. Both really great heroes depending on how you want to play. But as I've mentioned before, it all depends on the person who purchases them. You could have a completely different loadout and even better heroes waiting for you in Save the World. So log on in and see what kind of rewards you got waiting for you. And that about does it for today. Another 40 V-Bucks, some returning cosmetics, and the brand new Midnight Masterpiece bundle. Ever since we got this new update, it's been an incredible ride. But other than that, if you guys like my content, why not leave a like? And if you guys want to get more updates regarding the game, why not drop a follow? Until then, as always, stay safe and game on!